Hello and welcome back to episode 39 of the AniGains podcast. I am your host, Mr. Cam's Fitness, and joined with me today are obviously the boys again. We've done this nearly 40 times now, you should already know. I'm with Qais Aesthetics and Noah.
No, I no longer identify as Aesthetics. I'm Mr. Kaizen now.
Oh, Professor Kaizen.
Professor Kaizen. That's it.
Kaizen butt. Right, gentlemen, how are we?
I'm dandy. I posted this on my close friends, but I have now went 48 hours without TikTok.
Fucking hell. Big moves. Big moves.
You say that sarcastically. You know how many times I've went to the toilet and instantly went to tap on TikTok when I'm planning a shite, and I've not went on TikTok. I've went in the health app instead. So we're getting our frontal lobe developing. We're growing. We're improving. We're getting better. We're healing. Although I might have ended up spent more time on Instagram Reels. Yeah. But you know what? That's the tipping point of it. You know.
Fuck
How are you boys?
I'm okay. Mate, I remember when I deleted fucking TikTok for the first time. It felt like a breath of fresh air. When I unlearned the development of scrolling content, I realised how fucking stupid it is as well. It's literally... Noah, can you name me 5 reels you watched today? Has he frozen, or is he just...
He's frozen for me as well. Great stuff. Fantastic. Honestly, I think like there's like a hierarchy. There he is. I think there's a hierarchy of like social media where I think the intelligence level. Oh, there he is. I was just saying, I think as you go down certain social media, the intelligence levels of the users just drops bit by bit. I think you've got like, I wouldn't say Instagram's at the top, but then you're at Instagram, TikTok, and then you have like Reddit.
At the top.
And then you have like Reddit and then like 4chan and stuff like that. And I think as you go down, the intelligence levels just drops massively. I'm not going to include LinkedIn on that, but I'll probably be up there.
LinkedIn should probably be on the top now.
I'd say so.
People are actually looking for jobs.
Yeah.
Have you guys got LinkedIn?
Yes. I do. I'll clock in and try and make one. Didn't get me any clients, but you never know.
No, I don't think
if there's any business CEOs that want online coaching, please message me. There you go.
No.
I help CEOs get in shape for the summer.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be a fucking tagline. Get TCT all over that.
Oh, man. Nah, fuck me, man. So what do you think is the smartest social media, then? Because I think they're all dumb as fuck.
Probably like it is LinkedIn, objectively speaking.
But if we're talking about social media, that's
I would say no. Facebook's full of like the aunties and the mummies and the grandmas. Yeah, no, definitely not Facebook. And it's full of like the racist people complaining about people coming to our country and taking over. So definitely not Facebook.
Fucking everything at this point, mate.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's predominant on Facebook. The amount of like AI slop I've seen of just like I saw one of like genuinely it was a family of different ethnic background, and I'm not joking. In the video, it's AI. So 400 of them jump out the car, and somebody commented like, "I can't believe that. How did they even fit that many in the car?" He's like, "Fucking switch on. Use your brain. Right? It's not real. It's people getting mad about an idea of something. It's not."
I'd say Twitter has. It's a very up and down with the views you get on there, but I'd say overall you probably get some of the better takes and more intelligent people on Twitter, I would say.
What, now, as opposed to how it was?
No, I'd say now. Like, obviously you get really dumb people on there, but I'd say you get
Twitter not pretty far right now because of Elon Musk?
Yes.
I'd say in terms of what it pushes, but obviously there are still people on there who are somewhat clued in and intelligent, and you get a lot of like the journalists are on there as well, I suppose. But I suppose they're pushing propaganda. Should we don't turn this into a political episode?
This is the most political anime. People have sat here ready to watch brain rotten anime, and they're getting all our takes today. So
that's it. What do you think about the situation in Venezuela, guys?
Oh, the queen, the AniGains queen, man. Is she from
Oh.
Venezuela?
No, I'm not on about that. Oh, this shows how cooked Noah is in terms of what he's watching.
What?
You know, there's like a massive situation where the US have like invaded
Yeah.
Venezuela.
I thought you were talking about I thought you were talking about the
Jody Low
deadlifting women.
volume.
Were you thinking the same, Cam?
Yeah, no, I was like, oh right, sick. We're going to talk about Jody Low volume. Awesome transition. Okay, so first of all, before we get into that, our hearts goes out to everybody in Venezuela, all the Venezuelan AniGains fans. I'm sorry.
We stand with you guys.
Yeah, we love you all. Right now, I discovered usually because the Instagram algorithm creates a sort of display based on what you like, and I like watching people train hard, and I was graced by this woman. I'm not sure where she's from.
I think Brazil. The
it's
writing
somewhere
looks
South
Portuguese.
America.
The writing looks Portuguese.
Yeah, well, we found this absolute savant, and she trains ridiculously hard. Her name is Jody Low Volume, and I really
get
want
us your screen up. Get us your screen up.
I don't think that's a good idea. No, can you do it?
On Instagram of all that.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea for right now.
She is the fucking goat.
Yeah, Jody Low Volume. I think she follows like a push-pull upper-lower split. Genuinely trained really, really hard. And she doesn't wear... Here she is. Mrs. Low Volume herself.
120 kg at 50 years old.
Mate, for 4 reps, and her form's not that bad. Like...
Nah, I've seen much worse.
Yeah, you know. Mate, her depth that she gets on the leg press is genuinely sensational. Oh, here we are. Single arm cuff laterals for Jody Low Volume.
With the dumbbell on the stack.
Mate, she loves micro progressions. Like
she loves a good gym pin, does Jody?
Yeah.
You get her a code for gym pin.
Mate.
Code Low
Code
Volume.
Jody 10. Mate, fuck me, man. Yeah, no. So shout out Jody Low Volume. I've been watching your training clips. Yeah, mate. The thing is like, I don't. What's your excuse? If genuinely, what is your excuse? Oh, I can't hinge because of this route, mate. You're getting outworked by Jody Low Volume.
Jody Low Volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do need to get her on the pod. Even she's speaking a completely different language the whole time. She's coming on. She'll be like the you know Consuela from Family Guy. She can just off on the call.
We apologize to any Mexicans who are listening to the podcast.
Oh,
racist comment.
Nothing racist with that. Anyway, what have we been watching? What anime have we been watching, boys?
Right,
moving swiftly on.
Fuck hell, this episode's shit so far. Right, moving on. Last week we assigned ourselves the task of watching 3 random anime pulled from not Crunchyroll. Hi Anime.
Hi Anime.
Yeah. In future, if we are sponsored by Crunchyroll, then I redact that statement. It was from Crunchyroll. But either way, we pulled 3 random anime. I, luckily, pulled Steins Gate. Noah, you pulled Naruto.
Yeah.
And Qais pulled something about...
Pet Shop of Horrors.
Pets. I did think it had something to do with animals of some description. From what I can remember, anyway. Some other type of monkey business. But, yeah, we got into some good shows. Who wants to share their one first?
I'll go first because I am very surprised.
Naruto,
yeah. Having given Naruto so much flame in the past, I'm really enjoying it. I think the fact that Naruto is so like Luffy though. He's so like Luffy, and that giddy character, the smiling, the laughing. He's just a little shit. He's cool as fuck. But what's his name? Konohamaru is just Chopper.
Konohamaru.
Yeah. Oh, mate, he's just
it's
Chopper.
also the voice of Pikachu.
Yeah, mate, she's goated on the voice chords. but I'm up to episode 6, I think, where they've done the trial with Kakashi, and they failed it the first
Yeah.
time, and then they done it where they couldn't feed Naruto the bento boxes. They gave him some, and all of a sudden the thunder was going, and then they passed, and then I stopped watching. So I'm 6 episodes in, I think, but I'm enjoying it. I'm really really enjoying it. That's what I'll be watching after this as well. A bit more Naruto. I'd been watching. I was watching My Hero and Soul Eater, but I actually I found myself I kind of want to know what happens now. I kind of want to know what happens next. And like I said, I need to have an anime that gets me from the first few episodes, and very few have got me straight away. Because I didn't know that he was the fucking fox. I didn't know anything about that. So I'm just waiting for him to. I'm just waiting for him to break out into a fox all of a sudden, which I'm assuming is going to be 700 episodes. But the fact that I'm learning about that and how he was looked down upon by society and everything like that, I didn't realize there was as much depth to his character. And the same with Sasuke. He's trying to kill one guy.
Sasuke.
Yeah, Sasuke. So they've not said who he's trying to kill yet or why, but they've said that he's not got any parents. So I'm assuming he's done some naughty stuff. But he looked like the guy on one of the frames. The guy looked like he had a Sharingan eye. So I'm assuming it's one of those Donnies. But mate, genuinely, I'm so enjoying it so far. So that'll be getting stuck on after this. So Qais, I apologise for all the.
Yeah, it's the thing is, I knew you'd enjoy it because it's it has similar themes. Obviously, it's different, but it has similar themes to One Piece in that the main character is a very hard-headed, stubborn, but likable and dumb, goofy character that has a clear goal that they want to achieve, and they'll just do anything to achieve that goal. So they're quite similar in terms of the characters and just a lot of the main themes in terms of friendship and. They're both very character driven shows, really. They introduce the characters, they make you fall in love with them or get attached to the characters, and then they take you on this journey with those characters. Obviously the way they do it's very different, but most people who like One Piece do like Naruto as well, because they are quite similar in terms of the general themes of the show. So you'll definitely like it. I'd just say it does get a bit darker as it goes on, especially into Shippuden, I'd say, with some of the characters. But it's still a lot of the themes are the same in terms of friendship and just growing as a person, growing as a character. So that's why I love it so much. Is as bodybuilders, we're trying to improve and everything, and that's very central to Naruto. He wants to be the Hokage. He has this dream. And he's he'll do anything to get this goal. And the thing is I like that Naruto from the get go. He's a bit of a failure to start off with. When he's introduced, he's the bottom of the class. And then the show's about him his come up and how he progresses and grows as a character. And then it's all the value of hard work basically, which is one of the reasons I love Naruto so much. So you'll definitely enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. I think you're close to a cool arc as well, which we talked about in the last episode, the bridge arc.
Bridge arc.
Yeah, I could not remember.
How far after the bridge arc is the tuning exam?
It's the next arc.
Oh, Noah.
Have I got some
coming up? Genuinely
so tuning is peak. Tuning arc is
mining
peak.
Diamonds. That is you at the minute.
Really?
I'd probably say that, mate. The tuning arc is probably one of my favorite because it's sort of like a tournament, but it's a bit better. It's better than the My Hero one for fucking sure.
Really?
Mate, it's not even comparable. It's genuinely leaps and bounds. They tried to copy what they did in Naruto, just couldn't replicate it.
Right.
I can't explain it. It feels more raw and competitive, and the strengths of the individual characters are brought up way more. You really see, it's not just Team 3. No, this is a band of individuals who come from very different backgrounds, and kind of seeing how everybody interacts with each other as well brings that sort of oh shit, there's a high standard here, and everyone is after this, and kind of like, you know, in My Hero, everyone's a bit like handholdy. We're all friends. We're all class 1A. Yeah. It's not like that here. It is like cut, dry.
Yeah, like people, they don't like each other. Like yeah.
It's cool to see with like children.
Yeah,
you know, because like they don't act. They have childish attributes, but they're not like naive either.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's cool, man. There's one fight in that arc as well, and I'm not going to say who versus who, but I will say, in my opinion, one of the best fights in all of Naruto.
In all of anime, I would say.
Yeah,
it's up there with the anime fights I've ever seen. Yeah, yeah.
If you like a story about hard work,
yes,
and like,
oh, is it this? Is
mate.
it? I don't know why I'm mouthing it. Is it Rock Lee?
Yeah.
Is it the?
Yeah.
Drops the weights.
Yeah. Is it that one?
But it's more than just that. It's it is that one, but it's more. Yeah. It's more because it's just the way the action itself, the highs and the lows of the fight, but also how they tie the backstories of the characters together in that sequence. It's like absolute peak.
Oh yeah, sure.
And then two arcs
that was like, yeah.
And the arcs move pretty quickly, to be fair.
Yeah, but to be fair, even the arc before that, the bridge arc, I loved that one.
Yeah, like don't be in a rush to skip past.
No,
the bridge arc. Yeah, I knew I was going to hold on to Naruto. See, because I think the bridge arc finishes at about episode 20, I believe.
Yeah, it does.
Now I remember that so vividly because I think I was about 12 or 13 years old, and my mum came into the room and I was in tears.
Yes.
Genuinely in tears. And she was like, is everything all right? Like, I was like, no, I'm so moved. And she was like, oh, I'm glad you found a show you like. You should stick with it. I was like, oh, don't worry, Mum. I'm going to grow up and make an anime podcast. Like, genuinely, that's when I was like, fucking hell, this show is good. And I almost forget that at times because Naruto was one of the first anime I watched, so I almost kind of like have that nostalgia bias, but like objectively, no mate, it is fucking very, very
yeah. Like obviously it has its flaws, which you'll see further on, but when it's good, I don't think there's many things that are better than Naruto when it is good.
Yeah. Is it in Shippuden when it gets really fillery?
But I would say, there's more filler episodes, but just don't watch them. Just don't watch the filler episodes. Like, that's literally it.
You could probably get like a guide for them or something. I would
say because there's like on the website.
One Piece.
Yeah.
I don't entirely agree. So I think the way that One Piece's filler works is different from Naruto, because the way I would say, like, One Piece doesn't have a direct line of progression through story. It just sort of gets bigger and it expands in all directions, which builds the world, right? Naruto sort of has a continuous line, but it goes off in tangent points. It kind of comes away from the main story to kind of like give you info about a character who you will not see again.
I'd say there was only one filler arc which you should watch, which is the Kakashi ones.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? The Ambu Kakashi episodes in Shippuden? Like, you need to watch them for sure.
But that's with the context of knowing that he stays in the show. You know, like, with quite a lot of the ones in, like, original Naruto and, parts of Shippuden, you could...
Oh, yeah. I remember when I first watched them, I didn't know what filler was. So I was like... I was like watching this, I'm like, what the hell's happening here? Like, why are we just spending so much time with these pointless characters? And then someone told me, that's a filler episode. I'm like, oh, I've spent like 2 hours watching a filler arc, basically.
Yeah.
Like, great stuff.
Yeah, fucking hell. But, yeah, man, I really do think, even talking about it again, mate, it's got me on that fucking nostalgia bias. I wanted to binge ramen so badly when I watched Naruto for the first time, because I'd never like had it before. Not like an actual like pork cutlet bowl. I remember thinking like, my dad asked me for like my 13th or 14th birthday. He was like, where do you want to go? I was like, I want to go to fucking One Qais in London, and I want to sit down and have a giant bowl of ramen, have one of them swirly fucking things in there as well.
There is somewhere in, I don't know where in Japan, it might be Osaka, but there's like an Ichiraku there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's modeled after Ichiraku Ramen.
Mate, it must be so packed though.
Yeah.
I think
man.
there's one whenever you're going towards Nara, you can get the Naruto train or something like that, and there's like a whole place that's all about Naruto, and it must be there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, because I was gonna go there, but we just didn't have time to go there. It's like the Leaf Village. It was the village hidden in the leaves, and it's like just a big theme park, basically based on Naruto.
Kez, are you serious? Like, no, I didn't go to the One Piece gym. You've not gone to the one place in Japan that is full of Naruto.
We only found out about it on the last day when we didn't have time.
Man, like, boys, plan your trips. Like, plan your trips, man. You know,
plan your trips. I was just there chilling. I think that AniGains 2026, we go on a field trip to these places then. How about that? We get a pump at the One Piece gym, then we get the bullet train to Osaka and fuck around the Leaf Village.
Excuse me, gentlemen, what are you pinning? No, this is my devil fruit. This is my devil fruit. No. El Carna fruit.
The El Carnitine fruit.
Why's the liquid yellow then? Why's you fucking pissed? It's my devil fruit. Oh man,
great stuff.
On a serious note, I'd be fucking up for that. Kez, can you actually like hang around in Japan for a bit? Like, would you have the time?
I'd have to make it work with posing and everything and all
so
that.
Would I.
Yeah,
you could make it work.
And obviously, we'd have to get the right time of year to go as well.
Well, it would be like, I mean, I'm going after PCA Thailand. Well, I'm just going to be bumming around like that half the world. So I've already spoken to Noah. It's like, listen, there is no way on God's green earth we're both in Asia at the same time and not linking up. Like, no, like that's 100% going to happen. To make it an AniGains link up, you would just need to come join us in like some point in December.
Yeah.
Because I'm not.
All right. That should be possible in December. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I won't be able to leave the country.
Home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll return home in the new year. That came across quite dramatic. I'll be back home in January. Don't worry, clients. I'm not just fucking. I'm going. No, I'll be back in January, but fuck me. Like I'm staying out there for Christmas, which will be cool actually. I've never had a Christmas in Asia.
No.
I've only. Have you never?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I had came back the 20th of December, or the 22nd of December. I came back really, really just before it, because my visa was just about to cancel. And then the year after that, I came back a little bit sooner than that. But I would really wanted to, but just with the timings, I wasn't able to, which is a shame. But this time, so long as I get the visa, which I'll have to let you know the update on that. I'll be there for Christmas and for my birthday and for New Year, which will be fucking sick.
Mate, so will I. Wait, when's your birthday?
25th of January.
Fucking hell is. Oh fuck. Okay, I'll be back then. Oh, that's a shame. I wanted to stay for your birthday, but
damn, bro.
I'll have to be back on. Mate. But no, I'll be out there for Christmas, New Year, and because my birthday is New Year, 1st of Jan.
New Year spell? Question mark.
New Year still, yeah. You boys want to do an AniGains Christmas this year?
That would be so fun.
Don't see why not.
That'd be so fucking funny. Okay, so I know it's like your mum's birthday around that time as well. Do you want to fly her out?
Your mum?
Your mum's.
Your mum. Oh, my mum, yeah. Good, well remembered. My mum is the 24th of December. Why not? Why not? I don't think she'd like... My mum actually doesn't like flying, though. She actually hates it. A long-distance flight she doesn't do well with, so we'll see about that.
Tell her it's the AniGains Christmas special.
All right. That should seal the deal, then.
Oh, that would have been nice, actually. That would feel like such a fun Christmas, man. Yeah. For anybody that doesn't know, Kez's mum is lovely.
Yes. I've not met her.
In case you didn't know.
In case you didn't.
I'd get to meet her in Japan over a bucket of KFC for Christmas dinner. Yeah.
Oh,
very nice.
Is that busy, KFC, at Christmas?
Yeah, they had like a sign up saying that they had to like take orders at some points. I don't know if that was just the local one near me or whatnot, but I can imagine that maybe the further out you go, no. But at least in Tokyo, it was a bit like that.
Fucking hell, there must be better places to get fried chicken though, no?
Honest to where did I go? That was, oh my fucking god, the amount of binges I had at this place. Can I put on share screen on maps?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
How did we get onto this, by the way? We started with a review of Naruto, and now we're on like binges in Tokyo.
No,
yeah,
but
mate. The podcast has got good.
Do the people not want to see where I used to live? I think that's a pretty cool fucking. If I put it on Street View, show people where to spill. You know what I mean? If you're ever in a Yassi, this is where you can spill, boys.
Yeah, if you want to fuck your reversal, make sure you pull up to.
Prep is gonna go so good. Okay, right. So first of all, I'll pop myself where. Oh my god, where the fuck have I? Okay, here I am. Let me share screen. Is this coming up for you guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the town I used to stay in. This is a Yassi. So that was a train station down here. And boys, this was the best thing ever. So if you come up this main bit here, gorgeous, right? Follow it all the way up. And there's a big park. This is where like the sumo wrestling would be.
There was sumo wrestling just happening in the park?
No, so look, there's a big stadium here.
Oh, right, okay. I was going to say, I'm like, we walk outside and see some fat dude.
I remember there was these big guys like in the sumo suits coming out of it. But I stayed in this street down here. I know I'm just doxing everyone I used to live with. Sorry, gang. But that, and there was the door was there. Hold on. Boom. This is my old apartment, Premier Ayase. And this bit here was my post box.
You've so doxed someone. Someone has had their IP shared.
Oh, without a doubt. But if you go, I'm not going to take you the full way there, but if you come all the way back up to the station, that's an orthopedics. Oh, fucking move. There's a really good. Now, again, this says enough. It's a 24-hour tonkatsu restaurant.
What is tonkatsu?
It's like beef, like not grilled beef. It's like coated beef. Yeah, it's fucking unreal. Hold on, it's here. Where is it? No, I've went too far, gang. It's here. That's it there. Oh my god. There you go. Tonkatsu Matsunoya. Holy fuck. That was a pork cutlet there. Oh my god. Roast katsu.
Haram, bro.
In here, mate. 24 hours. Spill on site. You could go on these machines here. And you could order all these big bowls of rice, fried chicken, fried beef. It was unreal. The unreal miso soup. All the young team would go down there. Ayase used to be quite full of like skateboarders. When all this would close up, they'd be all around here, and they'd all like mingle in here at like 3 a.m. So you just had me watching like some YouTube video spilling, but that was the place to be. And right next to it, you had a family mart where you could get a fammy chicky, you could get an ice cream, you could get an onigiri ball. Oh.
Mate, it's so cheap as well. Like,
so cheap.
Did you find it's cheaper to like, eat out than it is to eat in?
It is, yes, without a doubt. Chicken and produce is more expensive over there. But if you're wanting to eat off plan, it is so much cheaper over there. But even at that, like, eating fresh produce is still cheaper there than it is here. But what I will say is fruit is so expensive there.
Yeah.
Like a joke, an absolute joke. A pack of strawberries would set you back a tenner.
Mate,
sheesh.
Fuck micros. We don't need them.
Nah.
Overrated. What's the fried chicken for?
And pork roll.
El Carne fried chicken.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Fantastic.
Oh,
All right, Cam. So do you want to go over your anime that you watched?
yeah, yeah. I guess. Fuck. I forgot we were talking about it. So, AniGains viewers, if you didn't know, I sat down and I watched Steins Gate. So essentially, right, Steins Gate is at what I saw on the front was a show about like a guy who time travels with a microwave and he's with some chick with red hair. And I was like, okay, so it's just going to be like another like sort of like sci-fi show. However, when I started watching it, I started seeing the sort of underlying tone. It's far much more about like regret and responsibility and the cost of wanting to be special, you know. Because I only looked at it like at the surface, right? It's a group of like sort of like awkward, like these sort of nerds from Tokyo who, by the way, invent time travel by accident using a microwave and a phone. And it sounds stupid, and it is. But you'll find on later in the show that it does actually like sort of weaponize that goofiness. Yeah, the first half is like very fucking painfully slow. Lots of like rambling dialogue, inside jokes, like cringe humor. The main character does not shut the fuck up. And yeah, like I didn't like it. Like I honestly, I remember like trying to watch it on the Stairmaster, and I was like, this is. Why do people like this show? Like I didn't actually understand. I was like, this is so stupid. But I later sort of understand. I was like, the slow start isn't intentionally horrible paced. It's a little bit more about like how do I word this? It's probably a little bit more about like intentional emotional misdirection. You're supposed to almost like feel like you're comfortable and think like, oh, it's just a quirky slice of life sci-fi anime. Because once like the consequences of time travel kick in, like they do with most of the time travel shows, the show starts to then sort of like punish both the characters and then the audience for actually taking things quite lightly. Yeah, yeah, that's sort of like my entire synopsis of the show.
So how
far.
much did you watch of it?
Oh mate, I finished it.
Oh shit! How many episodes is it? Is it a short one?
12. Yeah, it's 12 episodes. I sat down and I remember actually Googling on like episode 4 and I was like, when does the show get good? When does it pick up? It's so like I felt like messaging Qais and I was like, because you had this in your 9x9, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Where did it place?
Like 8.
Now, if it was a bit quicker from the get-go, would you have placed it higher, or do you like the fact that it took as long as it did?
Maybe I'd have placed it a little bit higher, but I can understand why they did it the way they did. Because if it was like that from the get-go, it wouldn't have the same impact, I feel, in terms of when it did really kick in.
Yeah.
Like, that moment wouldn't have had the same, like, gravity and like, oh damn, like this is crazy now. Like if you didn't have the slower parts to start off with, and I suppose the more character slice of life type stuff and the jokey stuff. Did you watch it in? By the way, this is random. You watch it in sub, yeah?
I watched it. So when I was on the
because the dub's actually better. That's one of the rare shows where the dub is better than the sub.
Well, it's weird. On the Stairmaster, I watched it in the dub.
Right.
And then I went to the sub from like episode 6.
Because the main character, what's his name?
Okabe.
Yeah, Okabe. Yeah, his voice actor is really good. He's the same voice actor who voices Reagan from Mob Psycho, the dub actor.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he was a very good VA. It's a little tricky, honestly. Like I always do opt for dub. Sorry, I'm just plugging in my MacBook. I just got a thing saying I've got low battery. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Battery is on. Yeah, it's a little bit of a tricky one where it's like I think my default option is sub. You see, like where I think things were going to get a little bit more complex. For me, I need things to be not so much verbally said, but I need to see it in text. And sometimes I actually pause things and read them just so I can comprehend them, and then I go again. Because I feel like potentially at times there may have been some things that were lost through translation.
Yeah.
Which you like, because all I knew from this anime is that you said it was very good, but you were like, you need to lock the fuck in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it very much starts off like a mad scientist travel game, and just a bunch of fucking like goofs waffling, and then slowly over time, like it sort of just gets stripped away. You know, and then it basically, without giving any spoilers, it's sort of like a how do we fix a timeline, and how many times can we sort of like watch one person that we love die before like they actually break. It's not a power fantasy. It's not a story of adventure. I would actually say it's like a little bit of a burnout simulator, if you will. Because every fix sort of causes a new problem, and every success, that will then end up costing somebody else. And it does not matter what your intention is, because it is sort of like meddling with powers that are beyond your control. It's the kind of the underlying tone is that I got is like it realizes that someone always has to pay, and it is usually the main character who has to remember everything. Okabe becomes isolated because not because he's special, but because his memory in itself sort of becomes, sort of like a blessing, but also a curse. Because he remembers all the fucked up things that keep happening, and he tries to fix it, and he can't really quite fix it. I think, it's kind of understands, like, I've never seen a show really use grief as repetition. Do you know what I would compare it to, honestly? I would compare it to Breaking Bad. You know, when towards the latter end of the season in Breaking Bad, when like you sort of understand that like Walt has enough money, you know, he can out, but it doesn't fix the lives that have been taken and the damage that has already been done, because he's already had to get his hands so dirty. Just regardless of what his intentions were, regardless at what point they changed, they did, for better or worse. And it's sort of a bit like spilling out toothpaste onto the space of your brush. It's very, very easy to get out, and it can make a mess, but it's impossible to get that back in. Yeah. Like, that's almost how I'd explain the show. And you feel confused and frustrated, and just like you're rooting for these guys to figure out something, but you know they can't, they won't, and they should have just left it at the very beginning. I think it's a fantastic show. I will go ahead and say, straight on record, I would probably give it a 9 out of 10.
Really?
I would give it that exact score. I'd give it that exact score as well. I said 9 out of 10.
Would you put it would you put it in your 3x3, or is it not that up there yet?
I think we need to redo our 3x3s when we're all in prep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think when the cogs turn less, we'll see what we remember that we like.
When they turn less.
When they turn less, because then you really start to find out, right? Okay, what's everybody's actual comfort show? But yeah, So despite saying all of that, I don't think this show's for everyone. I don't think you would enjoy the show now. I'll be straight up. I don't think you would like it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the show would make you depressed.
Yeah.
Like from what I can understand of it, like, again, sort of like, if you like to relate to characters, imagine a character scrambling at things beyond his comprehension that he doesn't quite understand, and he is just tormented and tired, and he's trying to fix things and they won't be fixed. It's not...
Yeah, not exactly a comfort watch, is it?
No, it's not. Like, you feel tired and stressed out when you're fucking watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also you need to lock the fuck in as well. I don't think the show is for everybody. I'd say if you've enjoyed Death Note and Code Geass, then you would enjoy Steins Gate.
Yeah.
As a whole. So if those are your types of shows, then go ahead. I appreciate the show for what it does, but I don't think it's personally my cup of tea. I wanted to see a bit more. Well, I don't know. I think this is where I'm like a bit smooth brain and just sort of like shonen. You know, I like seeing fight scenes. I like having things be fun. Like I think Saki K is objectively a way worse show, but it's a way more enjoyable watch. And I know which one I'd probably rewatch sooner out of that sort of like comfort and enjoyment aspect. Because Steins Gate surprised me in a way that almost wouldn't encourage me to watch the show again anytime soon. But
it's not really a rewatchable show, I would say.
I don't think so.
Like, it's great for what it is. Like, but the thing is, when I know everything now, I'm like, it's not gonna have the same impact when I watch it again.
No.
Whereas, like, I don't know, like a comfort show like Naruto, like I could watch that again easily.
Yeah, because it's not about. I think once you understand the message of it, it's like you've almost learned it, and like yeah. But I don't know if I spoiled any. I've tried not to give away any details. But yeah, if the show sounds intriguing to you, based on what I've said, give it a watch. I don't think you would regret watching it. I think for how critically acclaimed the show, I'm like, cause I'll stand on a hill and say that show is a 9 out of 10. So if you're looking for a new watch and you're not sure, just fucking bung it in, man. Like, fuck off, like My Hero. Like, it's not going to do anything better than you've already seen before. Watch something that's actually going to be a bit more tangible. That will give you something to talk about as well. Because yeah, I'm not a huge fan of sci-fi or time travel generally, but that show sort of explored it in a narrative that I haven't thought about. Usually when people discover time travel, they don't do it by accident. They're always sort of a step ahead. Doctor Who, for example.
I used to love Doctor Who back in the day.
This is... Did you?
No, mate, so much. David Tennant was the GOAT. The GOAT. Oh, my life is so fucking bad, man. Fuck this.
It's quite bad. It's quite... To be fair... Yeah, I was never really a big Doctor Who head. It always used to freak me the fuck out.
Great stuff.
No, I was fucked off.
Fantastic, great stuff.
And with that, Qais, do you want to move on to yours? I thought I did a pretty decent review.
No, you did. You did. That was a great review.
Yeah.
I reckon my review is going to be a lot shorter because the show itself is... Oh.
He's back.
There he is.
Yeah.
There he is. Fantastic. Yeah, so we're going to go on to the next one now. So, it's a lot shorter show, literally 4 episodes, so the review will be a lot shorter.
Pet Shop.
So, basically, show I watched was called Pet Shop of Horrors. And it's a lot less popular than Naruto or Steins Gate. And I can see why, to be honest. Because it's very non-traditional in the way it tells the story. And it's quite episodic, so basically it's like 4 episodes, and each episode tells like a different story. So it's not really massively linked from episode to episode. So I can see why it is so short. So it basically follows this pet shop owner called Count D, who works in Chinatown in, I don't know, I think it's New York. So basically, he has like a series of exotic animals that he sells to people. But these animals aren't normal animals. They basically fulfill a desire that anyone any human that goes in wants. So, for example, it can be grief. Say they've lost a family member and they're lonely. Like, that animal will kind of fill that void for that person. But when they go to actually pick up the animal, Count D draws up a contract, and there are 3 rules which the person has to abide by. Otherwise, there are like severe consequences. So often the first rule is you can't show this animal to anyone else, and then there's two other rules that come with it depending on what the animal is. And it just kind of like explores the themes of human emotion and desire and greed and sadness and loneliness. And I like the idea of it because it's quite cool how they represent that with these animals that kind of like fulfill those needs. But then it kind of like shows how people aren't satisfied with that and then they want more and then they end up breaking the contract, and then it kind of like these animals will end up killing them then, but it kind of reflects more upon their character rather than the animal. It's kind of they're kind of exposing those people for like what they are and the flaws in mankind and humans. So I think it's pretty cool, like the concepts and the idea of the show. It's just the execution of it is a bit iffy. It's a little bit too abstract, I feel, at times, in terms of like what message they're trying to actually portray. And I can see like this is why like most like normie anime viewers they would just be like, what is going on here? Like, this is a bit weird.
Yeah.
But it's a cool like little cult show, which is like a cool like I think this whole game was kind of to find shows like this, like little random shows that you'll have never heard of before. But it's pretty cool. I'm glad I watched it. It's not going in my 3x3. I'd say I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. I would say.
What would you?
I'd say a 7, which is it's a good show, definitely worth watching. But it's not like, oh, you need to watch this show. Like it's a quite unique show with some cool themes, some cool characters, but it's not like it's not groundbreaking or mind blowing. I would say. So yeah, overall, a pretty cool show with some cool themes, but I'd say just with some flaws in the way it executes it.
So what else would you? So, in terms of like what the show could do better,
it's just the way
cool. Like,
it's a very cool theme, but it's just there's no often there's no like defined conclusion with the plots. It's just kind of like the guy dies and then that's it. And also the character Count D, like he's like this mysterious figure who just provides these pets to the people, but you don't really learn anything about him as a character or his motivations behind anything. And I feel like he's just kind of there, and I wanted to like progress like what is he all about, what drives him, because it just doesn't explain a lot of that. It more just revolves around the characters who are in the episodes and their wants and desires rather than Count D himself, because he's probably the most interesting character in the whole show, but it just doesn't kind of go into that enough, I feel. So it just leaves a lot of questions. Every episode leaves so many questions, and I'm like, didn't really answer that, to be honest.
Is there a second season? Or is it just standalone?
What's that, sorry?
Is there a second season, or is it just standalone?
No, it's just 4 episodes, that's it.
Oh, fuck, man.
It's worth watching. If you've got spare time, it's worth watching, but
yeah, it's
not like you have to watch it.
It sounds it sounds like it would be a cool watch. Almost don't want to ask too many questions because I feel like I want to watch it, but like these pets in question, are these just like actual ordinary pets? It's not like a girl who's a rabbit.
Yes, one of them is exactly that.
Oh my fuck!
One of them is exactly a girl that's a rabbit. That's so funny that you said that. Have you watched it or something?
No, I know how these fucking shows go. As soon as you're like,
no, basically, no, they aren't actually human, but they are actually like rare exotic animals, but they can take human forms, if you know what I mean. So like, say the rabbit, for example, it's like and they're always based on like some Chinese mythology. All these creatures, they are actually based in like reality. Well, like Chinese folklore. But basically, like the rabbit, for example, I'm just going to use that as an example. It is actually a rabbit, but it transforms into a humanoid form to kind of like take the place of this couple's daughter who died.
So but it starts off being a rabbit and then it turns into like a girl with bunny ears.
No. Like Count D says this is a rabbit, but in the shop it looks like a little girl. Like, and they're like,
oh, so they perceive it as being a girl, but
because the little girl looks exactly like their daughter who died. So this rabbit shapeshifts into whatever that other person desires. If you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so that's basically the premise of it. It's like fulfilling their need. But they're under the delusion that it is actually their dead daughter who's come back to life for some reason because they don't believe in shape-shifting rabbits. So that's what they think. But obviously, legally, if a guy in a shop was selling a girl to a guy, that's like literally slave trading. So they can't legally do that. So the parents thought, okay, we'll just call it a rabbit and buy it as a rabbit then and take her home.
I just love the idea of like conceptually how that would appear to everybody else. Like, let's say like you fucking bung rabbit in a car seat. Like, you you think it's your daughter. Pull up to like Mackey's drive-through. Like, oh, what do you want? Fucking
yeah. And another thing, like, it introduced, because there is like an inspector in the show, because like basically everyone who buys something from that shop ends up dying. So obviously it's a bit suspicious. And like, this is one flaw. The detective is literally the only person who's investigating it, and all the policemen who's like, he's screaming like, there's obviously something wrong here. They're like, no, count D's fine, it's fine. And it's like, literally every customer ends up dying who goes to that shop. Realistically, they would get a warrant for that guy's arrest 100% if that actually happened.
They should remake this in the UK with vape stores.
Yeah. Boss man. Instead of Count Deal, it'll be like the boss man from the vape store.
Oh, this one, Lost Mary. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's going to be your daughter. It's going to be your daughter. Oh, man.
Fantastic. Trees.
I don't know if we can actually post this episode now. There's been quite a few moments.
Right. Moving on then. Moving on.
Against fans, please.
Do we do the anime OPs, because it's already been like an hour on the podcast.
Yeah.
Let's do it quick.
I've showed up an hour late as well.
Speed through it.
Can someone else do it then? Because my Wi-Fi is awful as it is. Sure.
Cam.
Oh mate, I don't want to.
Cam.
Oh well, can we like ask to do these before the show? Because we always ask now, and it doesn't fucking work.
No,
right.
I had it set up, but my Wi-Fi is quite clearly not working.
Right, anime song opening. Sorry about this, AniGains viewers. Anime song opening quiz.
Sorry, they had to sit through me going.
And it's like got 44,000 views.
Is it the one by? Fuck off. Is it the one by Donkey Anime?
No.
Just stick that one on. Fuck it.
No, it's by Nito Anime List.
Do you want to get it up?
Qais, you only want that video because you've cheated. You've definitely watched this one in particular.
No, because it's like a decent length, that's why.
Qais, can you just pull it up then?
What's that?
Can you pull it up?
It won't work on the share. Wait, I'm pausing the podcast.
What the fuck are we doing?
We're wrapping the piss.
Oh, do you know what? Fine, we'll leave this here. Right, AniGains viewers, we've decided to end the episode.
We've had a massive argument off camera.
So guys, if you did enjoy this episode, don't worry, it's still staying. Don't worry, we can never stop doing the show. It has to go on. The show has to go on. We can't end the show until we get best bodybuilding podcast of the UK.
Okay.
But we're ending this one today because we're all fucking busy. Okay? So if you like it, share it.